Now for something a little different. We've done swamp monsters and cave monsters before, but today we're going up north to take on an icy nightmare that stalks the frozen lakes of the Arctic Circle. And this is our frozen terror, the Ice Stalker that lurks beneath Arctic lakes. It was only a matter of time until something terrifying made its way into the Arctic Circle. In recent years, global temperatures have been steadily increasing, and with that comes melting ice caps, rising sea levels, and most notably, a whole host of new opportunities for cryptids to thrive in unexplored territory. But our Ice Stalker has been here all along. In fact, it's been hiding right under our noses, or more accurately, under the ice of the frozen lakes that pepper the desolate Arctic landscape. And while these lakes may seem frozen solid from the surface down to their very core, they're actually teeming with life, mostly microscopic organisms, like phytoplankton and zooplankton, that live just beneath the ice sheet and serve as the perfect diet for a solitary predator that hunts the depths of these lakes, a creature that has been perfectly camouflaged by the ice itself, blending in seamlessly with its environment. Just imagine it, if you will, a ghastly humanoid figure with skin as translucent as glacial ice, allowing its pale internal organs to be seen through its body, shimmering with an otherworldly glow. Its head resembles that of a giant anglerfish, with massive jaws filled with razor-sharp teeth, perfect for crushing the bones of its prey. The creature's eyes are like pools of liquid mercury, glowing an eerie green in the darkness of the frigid depths. But what truly makes this creature so terrifying are its long, skeletal limbs, which are tipped with wickedly sharp claws. These appendages are perfectly adapted for swimming through the water, propelling the Ice Stalker with an unnatural grace as it glides through the icy depths. They also serve as tools of torture, allowing the creature to drag its victims beneath the ice where they can never escape. Imagine this: you're exploring the frozen wasteland of the Arctic Circle, when suddenly you come across a frozen lake. The ice is so thick that it seems impenetrable, yet you hear a strange noise coming from beneath it, a haunting whale-like call that seems to beckon you closer. Against your better judgment, you decide to investigate. You begin drilling a hole through the ice when suddenly the water begins to churn. The Ice Stalker has sensed your presence and is coming to investigate. Out pops one of its ghastly hands, dripping with ice water and tipped with those wickedly sharp claws. Before you can react, it pulls itself out of the lake and onto the ice. The creature stands before you, its translucent body shimmering in the dim light, its glowing eyes boring into yours. With a roar that shakes the very foundations of the ice, it lunges forward. But wait, let's back up a bit. The Ice Stalker may look terrifying, but it's not invincible. In fact, it has one major weakness: its skin. While its translucent exterior is perfect for camouflage, it also makes the creature vulnerable to attacks from sharp objects. And there's one explorer who knows this very well. His name is Bjorn Ironside, a legendary Viking who's been hunting the Ice Stalker for years. He is the only person who has managed to get close enough to the creature to see its weakness firsthand. Now, Bjorn isn't your typical hero. He's a grizzled, battle-hardened warrior who's seen his fair share of horrors. But when he learned that the Ice Stalker was preying on innocent villagers, he knew he had to take action. Bjorn set out into the frozen wasteland armed with nothing but his wits and a harpoon made of sharpened ice. After days of searching, he finally came face to face with the Ice Stalker. The creature was massive, its translucent body shimmering in the moonlight as it glided through the icy depths, its glowing eyes fixed on him with a cold, predatory stare. Without hesitation, Bjorn launched his harpoon, sinking it deep into the Ice Stalker's skin. The creature roared in pain and thrashing wildly, trying to dislodge the harpoon. But Bjorn was prepared. He held on tight, refusing to let go. The fight was long and brutal, but in the end, Bjorn emerged victorious, dragging the dead Ice Stalker back to shore. But Bjorn wasn't the only one who witnessed the battle. A young woman named Astrid had been watching from afar, hiding in the trees. She was a healer, and she had come to the frozen lake to gather herbs for her patients. When she saw the Ice Stalker emerge from the water, she knew she had to do something. You see, Astrid had lost her brother to the Ice Stalker's attacks, and she was determined to stop the creature from hurting anyone else. So while Bjorn battled the Ice Stalker, Astrid crept closer, gathering materials to build a fire. When the creature finally collapsed, she used her fire to cauterize its wounds, ensuring that it would never rise again. The two heroes, Bjorn and Astrid, became local legends, with tales of their bravery being passed down through generations. The people in the village they protected lived in fear of the Ice Stalker's return, but it never did. Its body, charred and broken, served as a warning to any other cryptids that might consider attacking the village. For years, the people lived in peace, unaware that the Ice Stalker had left behind something even more terrifying: its egg. Deep within the ice, hidden away from prying eyes, the egg lay dormant, waiting for the right conditions to hatch. And as the years passed, the ice grew thicker, the temperatures dropped, and the egg began to move. Inside, a new Ice Stalker was stirring, its massive form growing larger and stronger with each passing day. It was bigger and meaner than its predecessor, more cunning and more vicious. And when it finally hatched, it wasted no time in starting its reign of terror. And so the cycle began anew, with a new Ice Stalker stalking the frozen lakes, preying on the villagers and taunting the heroes who dared to oppose it. For the people in the village, life became a nightmare, always looking over their shoulder, never knowing when the Ice Stalker would strike next. Their only hope was to find a new hero, someone who could defeat the creature once and for all. But where could they possibly find such a person? Someone who wasn't afraid of the Ice Stalker, who wouldn't hesitate to take it on. Maybe the answer was closer than they thought. Maybe it was someone they knew all along. So, what do you think about the Ice Stalker? Would you dare explore the frozen lakes of the Arctic Circle after hearing this tale? Let me know in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.